Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't done so yet, please hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. This video is going to be about my first and only time I ever had sleep paralysis, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So, in this dream, I'm scared. My feet are hanging off the bed. So this is probably like the scariest thing that I've ever had in my entire life, because it was like the scariest dream I've ever had in my entire life of living. I am 20 years old and this is the scariest dream I've ever had. So in my dream, I kept waking up in my dream and I thought I woke up, but I did not. So when I would wake up, I would wake up to a blue screen, and I'll show you the blue screen. So the blue screen would be like this, but it would be more like the top part, and I would see that, and that was me waking up. But when I was asleep in my dream, I would wake up to Disney rewinds, and it would be like Hannah Montana, That's So Raven, and Phil of the Future, and so on. So I would see those and I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm dreaming, and then I would make myself fall asleep in the dream so I would wake up in real life, is what I thought. So I would do that, and then when I would wake up, I would see that blue screen and I would think that I was awake. Now I'm gonna record my screen on my phone so you know what I'm talking about real fast. So I would go to my phone on my screen and I would go to Snapchat, and I had my Snapchat, and like I would go through the filters, and it would go to like this, but it wasn't even a filter back then, and like it didn't have like the stuff that it has on like right now. It was like this, but like staticky, like how it is in the filter, and it didn't have like my name down there at all or anything. So I would do this and I would start to like record and stuff, but when I would go like behind me and everything, the wall behind me over there, if you see over there, it started to like move towards me and it freaks me out. So I hurried up and I got out of it. And then when I would get out of it, I would go to bed, and like hopefully it's the next day, you know. But when I went to bed in my dream, I thought I woke up and it was the Disney rewinds, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm dreaming again. I just want this dream to stop. So I woke up again in the dream and it was the blue screen, and I was like, you know, because it was freaking me out a little bit. And I was like, maybe it was just in my head, or maybe it was the filter, because maybe my phone was just glitching, you know? So I grabbed my phone again and I went back to Snapchat because I was Snapchatting my friend Sarah. And you guys know who Sarah is from the vlogs and like from the other videos. So I went onto the filter and I was trying to find a filter that I could like Snapchat Sarah, and I was trying to find the one with the big mouth, but I couldn't find it. And then my phone did that thing again with the screen, and it freaked me out more. And I looked back because in the photo it looks like there was somebody like it was forming a body, and I'm gonna show you what it looked. It was like forming a body, and like it didn't have eyes or hair at all. It was like a male figure, and it was completely white like my wall. And this is what it kind of looked like, but it was skinnier than this, and like you could see like eyelids like this, but like there was no hair there, and then like the nose, but it didn't have a whole hole, and then the mouth, it was just closed, like, and that's the best way I can describe it. And it didn't have any pores or anything. It was just like smooth. It was scary. And it like started to like go through the wall kind of, but it was still like inside the wall. So you know, like if you put your hand inside like a blanket, or like you do this, but your hand starts to form. I can't like describe it. Like the wall was forming a figure, a male figure, and it was slowly rising out of the wall. And it was like going towards me and everything, and it scared me. So I was like, yeah, like, and it scared me. So I hurried up and I got off Snapchat and I looked back and it wasn't there anymore. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go to bed and I'm not gonna wake up because that's freaky. So I went to bed, and then it had like the Disney rewinds, and then all of a sudden it turned off and it was just the blue screen. And I looked over because my TV's right where you are, but behind you. So I looked over behind you, and then like the thing was standing right there, and it was like 6'4" or something, 6'6", I don't know, probably like 6'6", I don't know. But it was so tall, it was like touching my ceiling about, and ew. I'm scared, and I keep holding my toes. I'm gonna have to hold my toes because I'm terrified right now. I'm scared. So it looked at me, and I grabbed my phone as soon as possible, and I texted my ex, and I was like, oh my god, he's in my room and everything. And then the thing walked over to my door, and my door is that way, and it locked it, and then it started walking over towards me, and it started crawling on my bed, and it crawled on top of me, and it put its hands on my shoulders, and like I felt its body like completely like on me. Like it was so heavy, like I couldn't breathe because it was so heavy, and I'm 4'10". And it was like the scariest feeling, and it was like so realistic. I thought it was real. And then I was like trying to scream like help me and everything, like help me, but like in my dream I was actually like screaming it like help me, but in real life I woke up to my voice saying help me, and it was just really quiet, like help me, you know. It was so scary. So I jumped out of my bed and I flew onto the floor because I was trying to run to my door, but I fell on my freaking face. And then I jumped up and I looked behind me thinking he was like on my bed still, and I ran to the door and I tried opening it. I couldn't open it, so I unlocked it as fast as I could. I ran out there and I like jumped to like Megan. I was like, oh yeah, did you hear me screaming help me and everything? And then I went upstairs and I told my mom everything. And then when I came back downstairs, I looked at my phone and I actually typed out he's in my room to my ex-boyfriend, and he asked me who's in your room. Now if that wasn't scary enough, I don't know what it is, because that scared the crap out of me, and I don't know how my door got locked. I don't know how I typed that to him, because I couldn't move. It felt like I couldn't wake up either. Like I don't know, I can't describe it, and it was just so real. Like I could feel it all happening. It was the scariest thing of my entire life, and I would never want to go through that again, and I hope nobody ever has to go through that, because like I felt like my heart was literally gonna jump out of my chest. Like I couldn't breathe, and it was so scary. But yeah, and like I guess because I was researching about it before, and when you have like dreams like that and it's like so realistic and it's scary and like things actually happen like how it did with me, it's like a sign that like it was a demon or something, or like a bad ghost. So now I'm holding my foot again because I'm scared and I don't want anything to like bite my toes off because I'm a scaredy cat. Ah! But yeah, so that's really scary. Have you guys ever seen that movie? Ew. When like the girl's like in the freaking car, and then like there's a tree here and a tree here, and then the car's right here, and like the doors are like blocking the trees are blocking the doors, and then like this guy is like going in and he bites this girl's toes off. That's why I cover my toes, because that freaked me out. I was scared. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video and me being scared telling you this video. But yeah, give it a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed it, and leave a comment down below if you like these types of videos and if you want me to make more videos like this. I will see you guys as soon as possible. Peace!